So today I got up and I thought, I got all the money in the world, I'll just do whatever I want. And I heard about that Mount Katahdin, so I thought I'd just walk right on up there. Alright, I'm heading through town and out of Hot Springs into the hills, heading towards Irwin, Tennessee. If I make good time, I can do it in 3 nights. If not, it will be 4. I'm walking out alone, so I'm not enjoying somebody's company, which is too bad. But at the same time, it's kind of a sense of adventure, and it's also hard to leave such a nice inn that I was staying at, and the good company there. But it does help to have a nice day teed up for me. It's, I think, in the low 30s, but it's going to be up into the 40s and maybe 50s later on, and sunny. I have a large amount of fresh fruit tucked in pockets in various places, and it's heavy, so I'm just gonna eat it all as soon as I can. All right, I'm crossing the river. I'm gonna go down on the right, walk along the bank, maybe a quarter or a half mile, and then head up and up and up and up and up. Got a misty river above Hot Springs. Hot Springs is still down there. There's a solar farm. Fun fact, North Carolina is the number 3 solar producing power state, behind California, Texas. It might be number 4. It's up there. Here comes the sun. Here's a hemlock tree, and I've seen the woolly adelgid a number of times, and I don't see any evidence on this particular tree. There's a sign back there that talks about an Eagle Scout project where they treated the hemlocks in this area chemically to protect them from the invasive predator. I guess there's some sort of end game, maybe, that if you can keep them alive, there's some sort of treatment that could be developed. So kudos to the Boy Scouts and the Eagle Scout project. I didn't see a name on the sign back there. Well, I got a bench. Someone built a pond up here, and a beautiful morning. I can't not stop here. This is from the deli at Ingalls. They get a 3. Taking in the view from the Ritz Mountain Fire Tower. Let's do a walk around here. Look at that, there's an inner part. I guess you can camp there. And it looks like it's like a hamster cage. Any debris just falls right through the bottom. Here's the other side. So I packed out a salad mix for the first day. Better eat it now. It'll be the best. Seems to be working pretty well. Doing a lunch stop at the Spring Mountain Shelter. And that is an old shelter. Midwest Sherpa stayed here last night. And it's about 1:20, so I'm gonna push on to the next shelter, which is in 8-point-something miles. So I've got my work cut out for me. I'm going for 19 miles today. I'm about 2 miles from where I'm going, and the trail is not giving it up easily. Steeper up run towards the end. All right, I made it to the Little Laurel Shelter. And I went and got my water. The sun's going down, so good timing. It's a pretty basic structure. Looks like it's just me. But it does have a bear box over there, which is the easiest way to secure your food. And it does have a privy down there, so not complaining too much. The privy down there is known by my South African and New Zealand, and I'm sure many others friends, as a long drop, which I think is really hilarious. I'm just sitting here waiting for my freeze-dried meal that has hot water in it to reconstitute. It's right here in my jacket. And I'm elevating my feet. I'm just laying back on the bench of the picnic table. Still got a little bit of light up there. It is calm out here, and I heard some owls hooting. So this is how I do my sleep system typically when I'm in a shelter. So the outer layer, this is a bivvy. I usually leave it open. I don't zip it all the way up. But if it's really windy or if it's rainy and mist comes in, this is pretty waterproof. It's supposed to breathe as well. So here's my quilt, and which attaches to this blow-up pad, and that's pretty much it. I got a pillow. This wraps around my neck. I put a nice down hat on, and since I have it anyway, I put that pad that I carry under everything. So that's pretty much how I do shelters. Also, this bivvy protects from just dirt that you find in shelters. Wrapping up day 27. It was 19.4 miles from Hot Springs, the town, to Little Laurel Shelter, which is where I am. Lots of climbing, lots of ups and downs. In total, it was almost 6,000 feet of climbing. So big day today, and I made a lot of progress towards Irwin. I'm still wrestling with this large blister on the bottom of my big toe. I was able to get the dressing changed this evening with some pretty good products on it, the KT products. I think I have it sealed up pretty good, and there's not any rain in the forecast for a few days. So I'm hopeful that I'll keep it dry and it will continue to heal. I have definitely been in a calorie deficit, and so I need to consciously try to get more calories, and I definitely did that today. Hey, so I'm loving all the great comments. I'm getting lots of tips and encouragement. I do appreciate it. I try to read them and respond, or at least acknowledge that I've read them to the best that I can. One thing I'd like to do, if there are folks from other countries besides the U.S. that are listening to this, I would love to hear from you. I know, I think there's someone from Germany and South Africa and a few other countries that I've heard from. But if there's folks that could just leave a comment and tell me what country you're listening from, I think I would really enjoy that. Good night.